Okay, I'm reading Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. I wish we could do what they do in Catrue. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. Is in Catu every year on the day you were born. They start the day right in the bright early morn when the when the birthday honker hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn. And the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." There, then, the moment the horn's happy birthday honk is heard, games a fluttering flap flap, and then comes the bird, the great birthday bird. And so far as I know, Katu is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain. He's most his most beautiful brained his most beautiful brained with the brainiest bird brain that's ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the True Happy Birthday Association. Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes round, he's in charge of all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You are not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and trees of Catrue, you see that bird coming to you, just to you. That bird pops right in. You are up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet. With the secret Catrue birthday, high sign and shake. That only one that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so, with each finger and a toe and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go. It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it, get dressed." And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord's back. Today laughs the bird, eat. Today laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today no one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well then what would you do? If you'd never been born, well then what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than all that, why you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you, and now isn't that a pleasure? So we'll go to the top of the toppiest blue space, the official Catrue birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am I. Me. I am I. And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. Now, now, on this day of all days in Catrue, the Asa Asa Association, Association, Association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats that are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They'll make us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows. We have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. So we'll go to the top of the topper blue space, the official Catrue birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am I, me, I am I, and I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers, I am I. Oops, I read that page already. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoobubs up the trees to snip with snippers, nip with nippers, clip and clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clapping cloppers, snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you the Who Buds clip. Happy birthday, Nup and Nip. Then pile the wondrous smiling stacks on 50 hippohymers' backs. They'll take those flowers all home for you and can keep the hippohymers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. For birthday lunches, as a rule, we serve hot dogs and rolled up. We serve hot dogs rolled up on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Now, of course, we are all mustard. So one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the mustard off clubs. Then out of the water sing loud while you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you'd never been born, then you might be an isn't, and isn't has no fun at all. No, he disn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born or you don't get a present. A present! Abba! Or aha? Aha! Now what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official True Birthday Pet Reservation. From east of the eastest to west of the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, so small, medium, tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of all. Uh, to find who's the tallest, we start with the smallest. We start with the smallest, then what do? We line them all up, back to back, two by two, taller and taller, and when we are through, we finally will find one who's taller than you. Then who? But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. Those cheaters. And so from the smaller we stack 'em up taller and taller and taller and taller and taller. And now here's the one who is taller than aller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very top tallest. I know you'll enjoy him. The tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped home to you, Birthday Express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it costs me 1,000 or two? To find who's the tallest, oops. Then out of the water sing loud while you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you'd never been born, then you might be an isn't. And isn't has no fun. No, he doesn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born or you don't get a present. Okay. I think I'm going backwards. There we go. Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might like a nice time telling fish. So I'll send diver gets and I'll send diver jets deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wide world, there are no better pets than the time telling fish that gets and gets. But speaking of time, why, good gracious alive, that time telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. And so from the smaller, we stack 'em up taller. Did I go backwards again? I sure did. And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights in Catrue. So, according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up two hooded cloffers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday palace. Our Your big birthday, Perry, soon starts to begin in the finest palace you've ever been in. No? Now, the birthday palace, as soon as you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in, 12 halls of brass bands, not counting the 53 hamburger stands. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms. Because after your Patty, Patty, after your party, as well you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. First, first we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come. Drummers who drum as they come, and next come the strummers who strum as they come, and drummers who drum and strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers. They sort of like plumbers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing. And that makes the music that Zemmers call zumming. And of all of this beautiful zumming and humming, and plumbing and strumming, and drumming and coming, all of it, all is for you. Happy birthday, you! Look, Dr. Daring's singing herrings. Daring's singing, spelling herrings. See what Daring's herrings do? They sing and spell it all for you. Happy birthday to you. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snookers and Snookers and Snookers and Snookers. The official Catrue Happy Birthday Cake Cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed, certified, strictly grade A peppermint cucumber sausage paste butter. And the world's finest cake slicers, Dutter and Dutter. And Dutter with hatchers aflutter, hatchets aflutter, high up on the poop deck and ready to cutter. Poop deck? Poop deck. Okay. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is one. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. Gross. I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. If I say so, happy birthday to me. Now by horseback and birdback and heiferback too, come your friends, all your friends, from all over Catrue, and the birthday palace heats up with hot friends, and your goes on, party, and your party goes on and on till it ends. When it ends, I'll get it. When it ends, you're much happier, richer and fatter, and the bird flies you home on a very soft platter. So that's what the birthday bird does in Catrue, and I wish I could do all these great things for you. Oh, that's the end. Happy birthday!